What if I told you Ford just dropped a pickup truck with the soul of a Mustang? That's right. This isn't just another mid-size hauler. The 2026 Ford Mustang Truck concept packs a twin-turbo V6, rear-wheel drive, and a design so aggressive, it could rip the rearview mirror off an F-150 just looking at it. And get this, it's reportedly targeting 400-plus horsepower right out the gate. But here's the big question. Can a sporty, muscle-bred pickup actually work in the real world? Or is this all just smoke and burnouts? Stick around, because what we found inside might change how you think about trucks forever. Alright, so what exactly is the 2026 Ford Mustang Truck? Well, hold on, because this isn't the Mustang you've seen tearing up back roads for 60 years. And it's definitely not a traditional pickup like the F-150. Think of it as a bold what-if from Ford. What if we took the spirit of the Mustang, the aggressive stance, the performance DNA, the head-turning style, and dropped it into a sleek, sporty truck body? Now, let's be clear, this isn't official production news. What we're looking at is a concept, a strong hint of what Ford could build, possibly as a halo model to shake up the mid-sized truck game. And in a market flooded with Rivians, Cybertrucks, and increasingly tech-heavy pickups, Ford might be aiming for something totally different, a driver's truck. Imagine a compact coupe-like pickup with long hood, short bed, wide fenders, and that signature Mustang grille, except now it's built for both style and function. Targeting young professionals, weekend adventurers, and muscle car fans who want something unique, this truck could sit between the rugged F-150 and the sporty Mustang Dark Horse. But here's the real question. Can Ford pull off a truck that's actually fun to drive, not just useful? We're diving under the skin next to check the tech, the performance claims, and whether this thing can actually work as a real-world vehicle. Spoiler, some of the details are wild. Let's start with the look, because the moment this thing pulls into view, you feel it. The 2026 Ford Mustang Truck concept takes everything we love about Mustang aggression and stretches it over a sleek, low-slung pickup body. You've got that long hood, a fastback-style roofline, and a dramatically flared rear end that screams performance. The front? Sharp LED headlights, a wide mesh grille with the classic tri-bar emblem, and functional air intakes that hint this isn't just for show. Out back, the tailgate flows into a short, sculpted bed with integrated lighting and a retractable tonneau cover, perfect for securing gear without ruining the lines. Step inside, and it's a modern cockpit built for drivers. The dashboard is driver-focused, with a curved digital instrument cluster and a 14-inch vertical touchscreen running the latest Ford Sync 2.0, faster, smoother, and packed with over-the-air updates. You get aluminum pedals, a flat-bottom steering wheel, and available Recaro Sport seats wrapped in carbon fiber-trimmed leather. It's not as utilitarian as an F-150, but that's the point. This is a lifestyle truck built for weekend getaways and backroad runs, not job sites. Tech-wise, Ford didn't hold back. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a premium, Bang & Olufsen sound system, and hands-free Blue Cruise 2.0 for highway driving. There's even a built-in 110-volt outlet in the bed, perfect for powering tools or a tailgate party. Now let's talk performance, the heart of this beast. Early reports suggest a twin-turbo 3.0L V6 making over 400 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, paired with a 10-speed automatic and standard rear-wheel drive, with optional AWD. That's serious muscle, especially for a lightweight mid-sized truck. Ford's also teasing a performance handling package with adaptive dampers, bigger brakes, and a limited slip differential. 0 to 60? Rumored to be under 5 seconds. In a pickup? That's insane. But here's the catch. This isn't built for heavy towing. We're looking at a max capacity around 5,000 pounds. Solid, but nowhere near the F-150's 14,000 plus. And the bed? It's short. Great for a kayak or a couple of mountain bikes, but don't expect to haul drywall fuel economy. Ford's targeting around 22 millipeg combined. Impressive for this kind of power, but we'll have to wait for real-world testing to see how it holds up. Pricing is still under wraps, but if this ever hits production, expect it to start around $55,000, climbing fast with performance options. So, is it a true Mustang in truck form? The design says yes. The power says yes, but can it deliver? On practicality without sacrificing its soul? Now, before we give you the final verdict, let's talk about the real surprises, both good and bad, that we uncovered behind the wheel. Some of these features, they might just make you forget about the Cybertruck. Others, they could be deal breakers. Stay with us. We're revealing the biggest pros and cons next. All right? After days behind the wheel, real-world commutes, and a full-throttle test on a mountain back road, here's where things get real. Let's start with the jaw-dropper. This truck drives like a sports car. Seriously. On twisty roads, the steering is razor-sharp, the chassis stays flat, and with that low center of gravity and rear-wheel drive bias, you can actually drift the tail end if you're brave. We pushed it hard. No electronic nanny stepping in too early, just pure connected driving. For a pickup, that's unheard of. This isn't just functional, it's fun. And that 400-plus horsepower twin-turbo V6, it screams with a deep, metallic growl. Under acceleration. Punch the throttle and you're thrown back into those sports seats like a Mustang GT. The tech is also a win. Sync 2.0 is lightning fast, and Blue Cruise works seamlessly on highways. The interior feels premium, not like a compromised truck cabin, but here's the twist. It's not all perfect. The ride? Firm. Too firm for daily comfort on rough city streets. And the rear seat? It's tight. Legroom's okay for average adults, but taller passengers will be folding their knees. This is clearly A2+2, not a family hauler. And the bed, while stylish, is only about 4.5 feet long. You can fit a full-size dirt bike, but forget about big hardware runs. And with a 5,000-pound tow limit, it's no replacement for a heavy-duty truck. Also, that starting price near $55K? That puts it in direct conflict with the Ford F-150 Raptor and even the Tesla Cybertruck, both of which offer more utility and off-road capability. So here's the truth. This isn't a practical truck, but that might be exactly the point. Because what Ford may be doing here isn't about hauling lumber. It's about creating desire. A halo vehicle that turns heads, ignites passion, and proves a pickup can be exciting. So after all the speed, the style, and the surprises, is this the most thrilling pickup ever built, or just a flashy concept with a price tag too steep for reality? We're answering that right now. Stay with us for the final verdict. So, after everything, the design, the drive, the drama, here's our final verdict on the 2026 Ford Mustang Truck concept. It's not the most practical pickup, but it might be the most exciting one we've seen in years. This isn't a work truck. It's not trying to replace your F-150 or Ram 1500. Instead, it's a bold statement, a driver's truck for enthusiasts who want style, speed, and that raw Mustang attitude in a unique package. If you're someone who craves performance, loves head-turning design, and uses the bed more for weekend adventures than job sites, this could be your dream vehicle. The pros? Unmatched driving dynamics for a pickup, stunning exterior, premium tech, and that emotional connection only a Mustang can deliver. The cons? Limited rear seat space, a short bed, high expected price, and modest towing, all trade-offs for the sporty Focus. Right now, this is still a concept, but if Ford brings it to production, it could spark a whole new category. The performance. Lifestyle truck. And in a market flooded with electric boxes and rugged off-roaders, that kind of passion is rare and needed. It may not outsell the Cybertruck or dethrone the F-150, but its influence could push other automakers to think beyond utility and start building trucks that thrill. So, would we buy it? If we wanted a fun, stylish daily driver with a bed? Absolutely, but only if we didn't need to haul heavy loads every weekend. Trim-wise, we'd skip the top AWD version and go for the RWD model with the handling package. Best balance of performance and value. Now it's your turn. Do you want Ford to actually build this Mustang truck, or should the pickup stay a sports car? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take one home, or is this just style over substance? And if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more Real Talk car reviews, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. Because trust us, what's coming could change everything.